What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some news I think we should all be paying very much attention to, in that the Johnny Depp court case, now, not necessarily against Amber Heard, technically it's against The Sun, right? Remember the magazine or the newspaper, the publication that posted a story of him doing things, which we won't say because of YouTube stuff, and I don't want to get in trouble here, but that court case, the one that's been going on for several months, right, the whole thing that made the news of Johnny Depp in the courtroom, Amber, all of the lies and all the deceit that was happening and all that stuff, that ends. It's over on Monday. The ruling will be delivered Monday at 10 a.m. their time. So that is, I believe, that's like 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or like 5 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you're in the United States, that's a couple times. So when we wake up Monday morning, we should have the ruling of what happens. Either Johnny Depp is, and it's pretty easy, right? Either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. And we'll break it down a little bit in this video. With that being said, I am gonna cover it again on Monday. We'll go over what actually happens. If he wins, what does that mean? If he loses, what could that mean? So we'll talk about when the decision happens. We'll do that on Monday. For now, we can speculate and we can talk about it. So, and if you guys like that, by the way, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you guys have the bell icon turned on. I'm a big Pirates guy. I've been covering Pirates literally for years, like almost 4 years at this point. Actually, I think 4 years. I know a lot of people that watched me or maybe watch this video probably have heard of me or know me from the Pirates videos. And this has big implications, I think, for Pirates of the Caribbean. Obviously, it is hopefully going to just make him seem better, make Amber Heard look worse, kind of like say, okay, Johnny, you didn't do anything wrong. And another thing, too, is remember, Johnny Depp is also suing Amber Heard in the United States. So that was, that's not even in the United States, this court case that's going on, because it's not even a United States, like journalist publication. There's actually one, I believe it starts in January or February, and that is the one where Johnny Depp is specifically suing Amber Heard for her lies, I think in the Washington Post or the Washington, something like that, and he's going after her, okay? And this is, again, that's in the United States. And the thing is, and we've talked about this before with this court case, is the importance of it. If Johnny Depp wins this one, it's very likely he wins the one against Amber Heard, because it's pretty much the same thing. The Sun, or whatever the full title of that publication is, hopefully they made up the same stories that Amber Heard was running with in the United States. And by the way, this is just a thing I think with journalists in general. They all piggyback. If you ever watch the video, and I don't want to get too political or conspiracy theory, but if you ever go online on YouTube, and you can do it on YouTube, and you type in, try and find a video, because there is a very nice compilation video of literally every news organization in the book where they all say the exact same lines. And sometimes they will say what they think is like a clever line, and they'll laugh about it. It'll be like a joke. And then you'll see 100 other news stations said the exact same joke. So they literally have somewhere, and I do believe this, they all read the exact same stuff. They don't actually have people that do research. They don't actually have people that do pretty much anything. They're all part of the same group, and we know that, and they all run with the exact same story. If you don't believe that, you haven't seen that video, and you also, I just feel like, need to look around a little bit more at what's going on. Now, how does that have to do with this? Well, again, they were running with stuff, and ideally, or actually, yeah, it is ideally that they got it from Amber Heard, because that makes her look even worse. And then you have Amber Heard running with it here. So if he wins that one, he's going to get money. I mean, we can go into the money arrangements. Actually, if he wins the one on Monday, he's only going to get somewhere in the range of $450,000. It's actually not all that much, to Johnny Depp's salary kind of stuff, right? Obviously, to us, if we won $400,000 in a court case, that'd be a pretty solid day of work, right? But for him, actually, he lost a whole lot more than he would be making. But again, if he wins that one, he should win the Amber Heard one. So what does that mean? Well, it means that she lied. All the stuff, and again, we can't really go into it, but all the stuff she accused or just flat out said that he did to her would be a lie, would not be true, based off of, again, all the evidence. I guess maybe not everything, but at least the stuff that they brought up in these court cases would be said, would be fabricated, would not be actually true. And remember, This entire thing is the reason for Johnny Depp's, well, right now, very uncertainty in Fantastic Beasts, right? He was like right on the edge. If they didn't just introduce Grindelwald and he didn't just like step into it, you got to imagine they would have recast it or have Colin Farrell do it or, whatever. They would have figured it out. They were like right at that tipping point where it's like, well, dang it, we can't get rid of him. J.K. Rowling also believes him, right, from everything we've kind of seen, that she's kind of on his side, that she thinks that he's a good guy and all that stuff, which is good. That's a really good thing, and I hope he keeps that job. I think he actually did a really good job as Grindelwald. But remember, in terms of the Pirates community, what I am most obviously interested in as well, I mean, Harry Potter is probably the second or third thing, right? But Pirates, he got fired from Disney, right? Completely dropped from Disney for again, what? Allegations, not proof. And this is what companies do now. This is what cancel culture does now, by the way, is you're guilty until you're proven innocent. And that is just the way the world is now. It is a joke. It's a disaster. It's not how it's supposed to be. There needs to be proof. You can't just accuse somebody without any evidence. And more so when you accuse somebody with no evidence, at least at the time, again, what happened to, well, let's see how it plays out. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, you can have opinions. You can say, well, I think he could be guilty or I think he could be innocent. But what happened to, well, no, he's definitely innocent because we don't have anything yet. He's innocent until we show that he's guilty. And only then will we be able to say it. What happened to that? That doesn't exist. It only really exists in very, not even key. It just exists in very like cherry-picked situations. So this resulted in Johnny Depp obviously losing out on Jack Sparrow. You may have heard of him, a very small indie character. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And my hope, the hope that I've said on this channel numerous times, I can't even count how many times, is that this will bring him back. If I'm him, do I even come back to Disney? Right? It's like, hey, wouldn't he be saying the same thing that I just said? Imagine if you are that guy, by the way. So you're the guy who didn't do anything wrong. Hopefully, and by the way, this is all hopefully. I really hope he was in, because I guess the negative thing is if he loses, then she was telling the truth, or at least they didn't have enough, or maybe it's, I mean, you can go conspiracy, maybe it's fixed, maybe it's whatever, but, or maybe they didn't get enough evidence, or maybe it just wasn't presented the right way. But I mean, flat out, I mean, from a basic, if you really want to just go like a glossy thing over, if he wins, it's because he was telling the truth, Amber Heard was lying. If he loses, it means that he actually did do those things, and she was, which is bad. And you know what? Like, I'm all in support of the guy. I love Johnny Depp. I love his roles. I'm always good. And that's the thing, too, is to kind of separate sometimes the person from the roles. I mean, I'll always love, Jack Sparrow. I'll always love a lot of his characters that he did on screen. But, like, if he did do that stuff, and it's very conclusive that he did that stuff, and that, I mean, yeah, you have to be punished to whatever extent of the law, right? So I'm a big Johnny Depp guy, but with that being said, I do believe in justice. You know what I mean? If you do something wrong, I believe you should be brought to justice, and I hope in the world that everybody is. So if you do something wrong, a politician, just a normal person, I do try to not necessarily will it into existence, but if you do something illegal, or you break a law, or you do something bad, I hope karma comes. I hope eventually you're brought to justice for that. And that sucks, because I don't want to be saying that Monday where it's like, all right, well, we have to talk about the clear fact that Johnny Depp did blank stuff to Amber Heard. I really don't want to say that. And so I do hope it's a lie. With that being said, from everything we've kind of seen, and I know stories can be twisted online, but from everything we've seen, it definitely seems like he's in the right. I really, if he's not in the right, I don't know what happened, because it definitely, from all the evidence, from all the rumors, from all, just everything from Amber's like flat out lies to even like testimonies from people that know both of them, it definitely seems like she made it up, or at least exaggerated it, massively exaggerated it. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if he loses, I feel like the end of Jack Sparrow. It's the end of him coming back to Disney. Could be the end of him as Grindelwald, to be quite honest with you guys. I don't know how they would do it, because they're currently filming Fantastic Beasts 3 right now. So maybe he would end that, and then they would say, okay, well, after this, you're done. You're not going to be in 4 or 5. We'll figure it out. And then again, with Jack Sparrow, that would just be, he would just, I mean, Jerry Bruckheimer would have to just kind of leave him behind. If he wins, then again, it's a situation where, well, Disney better issue the greatest apology of their life. Now, again, technically, he still has another law. Again, he has another court case, right, against Amber Heard herself. That one will be, you could say, more important. I really don't see it as more important, because, again, they're basically off of the exact exact same thing. If he wins this one, he should win the Amber Heard one. If he loses this one, he will also definitely lose the Amber Heard one. So this is this is going to cost him money. This is going to cost the career potential. Like either way, he'll either win his career back or lose his career. And then again, when it comes to Pirates, if he wins it, then it kind of comes to a situation where does he want to go back? If you're that guy, like I said earlier, if you're the person who was fired, so if you're Johnny Depp and you're Jack and you've earned all of this billions of dollars for Disney, and then you get accused of something that you didn't actually do and will later be proven that, but you get accused and then Disney just drops you off at the side of the road without any warning, without letting you defend yourself, and then they say years later, oh, we're really sorry about that. We probably should have waited for, like, evidence, that E word that nobody actually cares about. We should have waited for that. If you're Johnny Depp, do you do it? Maybe, because at the end of the day, Hollywood is all about money, and someone with his lifestyle probably does need money. So maybe he says, "Yeah, I would like to increase the salary that that I would do for Jack by like 50%, or just double it, just completely double how much you were gonna give me double." I mean, it could happen. So we'll see how it goes. Again, Monday, we will talk about it again. We'll go over the decision, and we'll go over what it means going forward, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave in the comments below what you guys think. I don't think there's any Team Amber fans here, including myself. I'm sorry. She could be a nice person. At this point, she doesn't seem like a nice person, and on Monday, we will definitely find out if she's just a flat-out liar, right? We'll be able to figure that out very soon. So let me know what you guys think. Again, as always, make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I will talk to you all again on Monday's video.